Yeah, thanks Darren. We're back here for the main race of the day. This is race 7, the Group 1 Emirates Melbourne Cup over the 3200 metres, and the favourite is Americane. There were a couple of bookies who just turned him out on track here today at 5.50, but they've been swamped. He's into 4.80 now, favourite, 4.80 favourite both on and off course. Dunedain's been solid around the $8 mark, now out to $9 on track. And Newat has been very well backed since Saturday, but he's been solid today at $9. Lucas Cranach 11 out to 13, and the one that they've spec'd here, they haven't really backed it, but someone thinks he's got some chance, is 17 at first sight. He's 12 out to 13, back into $11, so he's been back late, or spec late anyway. I don't know if that's a really big go, although in the Melbourne Cup it might be, and he is the firmer late. Here's Glass Harmonium with the blindfold on. So we've moved a few in already. Hawk Island set, Morning Corniche, Americane, last year's winner, is set. Dunedain alongside him with Red Cadeau. They know each other, they've raced each other a couple of times this year, all three of those gallopers. Now, just to change for the colours here, if you've got Shamrocker, she's not wearing the checkered cap because the steward said it might confuse her with Lucas Cranach, so she has been ordered, the jockey has been ordered, Luke Nolan, to wear a red cap to distinguish Shamrocker from Lucas Cranach. Older Than Time set at first sight in, there's Fox Hunt. Now Tullamore moving up, Sap the Party to come in. Sap the Party moves forward. 4.80 still for the favourite American. So they're back Jukebox Jury late, so 13 into 11. Jukebox Jury number 2, so he's exactly the same as what At First Sight did. So they're backing number 2 late, yeah, they've backed him on the off course as well, 12.50 into 11.10. So here's Lucas Cranach. He was a long way from the starting stalls here. I don't know what Corey Brown's doing there, but he was a long way from the stalls. He's moving forward now. At First Sight, just waiting for him to come up. There's Newat alongside him, Drunken Sailor set. So At First Sight, of course, a change in colours for him as well. He wears the white cap now that Murray and the stablemate has scratched. Well, what's going on with Lucas Cranach here? We're already 5 minutes late. Now Lucas Cranach coming towards the gate. I don't know what's going on here. Seriously, this is just... I couldn't imagine Hong Kong being this late for a major race. And see, this was what happened in the Cox Plate, and Glass Harmonium missed the start, and everyone didn't know what was happening with the speed. So, you know. Now Lucas Cranach goes forward. We've got Tullamore to go in, and Shamrocker to come up. They've still got the blindfold on Glass Harmonium. Some of these have been in for 2 minutes. Now they've got Tullamore in, and now the Shamrocker comes forward, and we're all set. 5 minutes late, but we're all set. Ready for the Emirates Melbourne Cup for 2011. Set. American favourite, they're racing, and missing it slightly was Tullamore, Lucas Cranach, Drunken Sailor and Hawk Island drifting back. Glass Harmony, well there you go, he's missed the start and he's going back to the table, sap the party. So getting out nicely there and going forward is Niwot, the Verminator. See, there's no speed on here now. Managar, Jukebox Jury at first sight, and up on the rail, Elo. Behind him, the stablemate Precedence, and then came just in behind them, Mode, and followed by the stablemate Lost in the Moment. Lucas Cranach next, then Shamrock, Aduna Den, Drunken Sailor, Moy and Kanish. Getting back in the field, Glass Harmonium, Americanes a long way from them with Fox Hunter, and back at the tail there on the outside was Red Cadeau. They come down to the post for the first time, and Elo in front. So Jim Cassidy from Barrier 1 goes up and he takes the lead, out by a length. Managar second as they go past the post for the first time. At first sight is nice and close today. He's fourth on the outside of Niwot. Back behind them, Jukebox Jury. As they come around the bottom part of the track, Precedence is next, then Moy and Corniche. The Verminator, Drunken Sailor. Next is Maiden. Lost in the Moments, too deep and not getting any cover. A length away next there, going forward, would have been Aduna Den. Up on the outside, a length away American, and just behind them then would have been Lucas Cranach and Glass Harmonium last with Shamrocker. It's Elo in front, passing the 1800, Managar second. At first sight's getting a beautiful run. Precedence next, and then came Jukebox Jury. Next is Moy and Kanish, and then the Verminator. Drunken Sailor next, followed by Modern. Next up behind them there was Lost in the Moment. Lucas Cranach, followed by Tullamore. Then came Shamrocker. Duna Den, Hawk Island, followed by on the outside Fox Hunter. Red Cadeau, American, Sap the Party, an Unusual Suspect second last. And back at the tail last of all was Shamrocker in front. And Elo's going along at a good clip down towards the top part of the course at the 1000. He's out by 2 or 3 lengths to Precedence. So the two Cummings horses are in front. 2 lengths off to Managar. Jukebox Jury at first sight's had a beautiful runner. Niwot next, and Moy and Cornicia's following at first sight everywhere he goes. Lost in the Moment, the Verminator. Drunken Sailor next there. The Shamrock is moving forward. Lucas Cranach next, and then came Mode and Tullamore, followed by Duna Den. Americans a long way from them with Hawk Island. Red Cadeau's back towards the tail, and last of all was Older Than Time. Rounding the turn into the straight, and Elo's in front with the stablemate Precedence. Managar next up behind them at first sight's travelling beautifully. Niwot next, and then Jukebox Jury. Here's Lucas Cranach coming into it strongly, and back to the inside, Drunken Sailor. Precedence on the outside, moved up to hit the front from at first sight. Up on the inside, Maiden. Here's Managar joining in quickly now. Then Lucas Cranach. Dunaden's coming home well. And here's Red Cadeau out wide, rattling home. Red Cadeau on the outside, moved up. Michael Rod going for his second cup, and I think he's got it. Red Cadeau, Dunaden's coming again. It's Red Cadeau, Dunaden, Red Cadeau coming at Dunaden, and got there, I think, on the line. Although Dunaden's kicked, it's a very tight photo. Red Cadeau and Dunaden out wide, American, and maybe Lucas Cranach in for the photos finished for third.